Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am. I am good. Thank you. And how about you?
Good morning, and you are here for the first time in my session, right?
Yeah, right.
Perfect. So, could you please tell me something about you?
Yeah, sure. My name is Tanuja and I'm from Bhopal city. And about my qualification, I have done engineering in IT stream. And currently, I'm a working professional in one of the IT company. And it's been 5 years that I'm working in this field.
Mm-hmm.
And about my hobbies, I love drawing, dancing, and traveling sometime. That's all about
Nice.
me.
Perfect. And why are you here? What are your expectations from this platform?
Well, actually, I'm able to speak and I
Mm,
can manage the conversation as I feel.
mm,
But
mm,
in like I'm working in corporate sector, so I
mm,
feel that I'm not that much of perfect, or my
mm,
sentence structure are not that kind of professional.
mm, mm-hmm.
So as I'm just feeling that if I'll talk with tutor, so they can
Mm.
guide me and they can help me on this.
Sure. All right. So I would also quickly introduce myself to you so that you also know that where I come from. So Tanuja, I'm from Punjab. I've done my master's in journalism and mass communication. Since then, I'm working as a soft skill trader. It's been about 7 years I'm into this industry, and I've also worked as a freelancer, corporate trainer, and also as an assistant professor. But currently, I'm working with EnglishYaari full time, you can say, as a language trainer. And simultaneously, I also guide and mentor graduate and postgraduate students for the placements and interviews. So that's all about me. So, any doubts before we begin with the session?
No, no, it's okay.
No? So let's start with the session. Today's topic is also very interesting, which is embracing criticism and rejection. And you work in a corporate. I think you, at some point of time, must have gone through criticism or maybe a rejection. Or do you know the meaning of embracing?
Yes.
Yeah. So the topic talks about accepting criticism and rejection. So first of all, tell me how difficult it is for an individual to accept criticism or rejection.
I think it depends on individuals' mindset, how they are taking the criticism. Like
Hmm.
for some cases, it is good to accept the criticism so that
Hmm.
you know we
True.
take it as a positive feedback and we work for that. And we know
Hmm.
that yes, these are our weaknesses, and someone is pointing out. So I think we should work on those things. And some people just get demotivated while taking this kind of criticism
Hmm.
when the other person is saying. So that time they feel they lose their confidence also, and
Hmm.
they get easily demotivated.
Mm-hmm. Right. How do you take criticism or rejection?
I would say yes, sometimes I take it I get demotivated, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But after some time only, or you can say the few days after, I just feel no, they have just told me about my real feedback. Maybe he
Mm-hmm.
is right or they are right
Hmm.
for some cases. So
Hmm.
after that, I will take it in a positive way, and I will
Hmm.
start my work or anything again.
Right. That's a very good way of dealing with it, in fact. Okay. Let me ask you a few other questions. Okay. Can you give an example of a time when someone criticized you and how did it make you feel?
Um, when I was in school, so that time I got so many feed, so many criticism about myself. Like as I am from middle class family, and especially my parents belongs to village area. So people used to tell that why are you educating your girl, and you are giving good education to her, and
Mm-hmm.
you are from the family you and after schooling you will not be able to pursue your graduation, as you are feeling that yes, I will do something else in your life. But I took it as a positive feedback, and I had hope that anyhow I
Hmm.
will be able to do all such things, and I will show them that yes, I can do it. And yeah, now they are proud on me. Like yes, she is working in IT company and she has achieved whatever she wanted to. So yeah.
Perfect. Next is imagine your friend disagrees with something you said. How can you express your opinion without hurting their feelings?
First, I will try to find out whether he is right or not, and if he is really he or she he is really they are really right about that particular things. So I will politely ask if they are not right. So I will politely say that like I am not agree on this thing. I think we should take it in a different way, or we should try to think in the other way also, as I am thinking. So maybe you will find out that this is the correct thing, like this.
This is a better, or saying, talking logically, giving logics. Okay, this is how.
Logics.
In
Yeah.
your last answer, I skip on it, but I wanted to correct two things. So many criticism. So with criticism, many word will not come. Many usually come with something that you can count. So
Hmm.
many chocolates, so many apples, like that. Whereas with criticism, you can use a lot of criticism.
A lot of.
Okay. Then
Yes.
you said used to tell my like people used to tell my parents, used to say to my parents. Tell is normally used as a dialogue. He told me, or please tell him that I'm saying this. For a
Hmm. Hmm.
complete dialogue exchange, we use tell.
Okay,
Right?
got it. Yeah.
Okay. Next, have you ever rejected someone's idea or suggestion? How did you do it politely?
Yes, I have done it, especially in my work also.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'm not agree with their point of view, so I politely
Hmm.
say like,
Hmm.
I want, sorry for the interruption, and I want to
Hmm.
add my point of view here, and I'm not agree on this particular thing that you are saying, because maybe after now we are just feeling that your opinion is good, but
Hmm.
maybe if we will find out that the future consequences while doing this, so we can get into the trouble like this. So I'm just politely saying, so
I just politely say
I
I am will be used in a present tense. So
okay.
you are generally talking about it. So I usually politely share that. You can say.
Okay.
Okay. Can you think of a situation where criticism can be helpful and lead to improvement?
Yes, I think sometimes it is good when people criticize you, so you take it as a positive feedback and you start working for that.
Hmm.
As for me also, when I was doing engineering and my graduation, so that time I used to get a lot of criticism, uh, like after your graduation or school you will not be able to do whatever you are just thinking, because in my area it is not allowed for girls to get the education and
Mm-hmm.
go go outside for work, like outside city or state. So it would be really difficult and you will not be able to pursue all such things. But
Hmm.
I took it as a positive feedback, and I just thought I know that I
It
can do
pushed
it.
you.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and it was my thought, thinking that yes, I have to do it, and I have to show the society that yes, girls can also do the all
So it
such
worked
things.
as a motivator factor for you.
Yes, so I took it as a positive
Feedback.
criticism feedback.
Criticism, sorry. All right. Next and the last question is, what is the basic difference between positive criticism and negative criticism? And why is it important to use positive criticism in communication?
Um, the difference is, it. I think it ups to us, like
Mm-hmm.
what we feel. Is it a positive criticism or not? Sometimes it
Hmm.
happens. For example, you are doing something,
Hmm.
so we always feel that we are right and we are doing the
Hmm.
right thing. But when
Hmm.
someone give you the feedback about you,
Hmm.
then you will get the real feedback. Yes,
Hmm.
maybe you are doing the wrong thing, or you are wrong here. So if people will say about their feedback, so
Hmm.
that you will get the real answer and you will work accordingly. Maybe
Hmm.
I'm doing something, uh, or maybe I'm writing a poetry. So
Hmm.
if someone is saying that yes, this is not a correct way, or you are doing something wrong here, so we will start again and we will work to make it better next
Hmm.
time. So it's a kind of positive and negative for both, like.
Understood. It depends. It is very subjective. Anything which depends upon person to person, you can say it's very subjective.
Subjective.
right? Can you open the feedback? There is a small paragraph I want you to read.
Okay.
In the beginning only, there is a heading time to read.
Sorry, what I have to read?
In the beginning only, there is a small paragraph given with the heading time to read.
Okay. Albert Einstein once said the only way to avoid criticism is to do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. In other words, criticism is a part of life and it can help us grow. Today, we will dive deeper into understanding criticism. Imagine you have just finished a painting, poured your heart and soul into it, and you can't wait to show it to the world. But then someone comes along and says, I don't like it. Today, we are going to talk about criticism and rejection and how to handle them gracefully.
Very well. So there are few words which I will talk about to you, and I want you to make sentences on them.
Okay.
Okay. So criticism already you've used so many times. Rejection also resilience. So you know what is resilience?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you make a sentence?
Can I use like that I'm not that resilient? No,
Hmm.
sorry. It's resilience. Resilient and resilience both
You
are
can
different.
use resilient also if you want. It's fine.
I'm not I'm not resilient person
Hmm.
because I I easily get distracted from the rejection.
Okay. Negativity.
Uh, we should avoid the negativities which are hampering our work
Mm-hmm. And productivity would
or
be better on
productivity. Hmm.
constructive.
Uh, I don't know the exact meaning of constructive.
Constructive means which is useful or which is trying to build up. For example, this criticism was constructing. Like every now and then, everybody started criticism you, and I felt anxious. Okay, another way is useful. If you get a constructive criticism, you should take it and try to work harder. Useful criticism.
Okay.
You can pick up any one meaning and try to make one sentence on it.
We should take a constructive criticism to to grow in our life.
Well, great. Next is insensitive.
Insensitive. Some people are insensitive. They don't even realize that it will hurt other people's feeling.
Right. Objection. Like we use in court, I have an objection. So basically, it means disapproving something or opposite of something.
Okay. I have to make it sentence by objection.
Yes. Yes.
I have I have an objection.
Hmm.
Uh, I have an objection about your proposal.
Mhm. Similar to what is given, but okay, fine. Next is withstand. Something which is in undamaged, unaffected. He was able to withstand the harsh criticism, was unaffected by harsh criticism.
Can we use in the what can I say? Um, like in some other, not about the people, about other things as well.
Yeah,
Like
try, and then I'll comment.
the that tree was able to
Yeah, yeah.
withstand
Mm-hmm.
withstand uh,
All weathers
withstand to the storm.
to the storm. Yeah. Perfect. Now again, I'm giving you one situation, and I'll ask you a few questions regarding that situation. So okay. So
Okay.
imagine you are at a school talent show. Your friend Aman has just performed a dance on stage. After the performance, someone in the audience criticized Aman dance, saying it was not good. Aman looked very sad to you. So first question is, can you say something kind to make Aman feel better?
Um, yes, I will. I will say that this is the only one person who is saying that your dance is not good. But I think you should take the opinion from other people as well, because some people think that you are a good dancer. So you should take the positive feedback, and I think you should go ahead, and you should not be worried about this. It's the people's thought. Everybody says the different thing. They see the
Mm-hmm.
different things,
Different, see it from a different perspective, you can
different
say, right?
perspective. Yeah.
This is though, this is the only one person. This is only one person. The is not required here. The is used when you're mentioning something very very specific.
Okay.
Okay, so the is not required here. Next is, what would you say to the person who criticized Raman dance?
Um, I would say that i I think you should not give a uh, direct what can I say? Um, you should not directly say this kind of things to the people, because
Hmm.
they get easily distracted. And I think you should say in the different way, like, yes, your dance was good, but you can enhance something more, and I think you can do better than this next time, like this. So I will tell them tell
Okay,
her.
right, right. Now again, open the PDF.
uh,
Come
yeah.
to the very last page, idioms.
Idioms.
Right? Have
Hmm.
you? So first, we'll quickly discuss the idioms. So thick skin is a person who has a very thick skin and usually do not get affected by rejection, criticism, similar to withstand. Okay, so you can use it in the corporate world also. Otherwise, also that I'm very thick skin. I don't get affected by um, a lot of criticism or negativity. Next is face the music, which is to be to accept the consequences of whatever you're doing. For example, somebody, maybe your colleague or someone,
Hmm.
is you try to suggest, try to advise them, you try to make them understand that this is not good, but they're still doing it. Then you can say that, it's who you are doing it. I try to make you understand, but you will now face the music of it, like face the consequences of it, right? Next is bite the bullet, to face a very painful situation very bravely. Like, he was going through a very rough time in his life, but he bite the bullet and went through it smoothly. So accepting or facing something very very bravely, right? So now there's a small paragraph, let's read before we wrap. I
Okay.
want you to read it.
Receiving criticism or facing rejection can be challenging in the workplace. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes, and feedback is a way to help us improve. When someone gives you feedback, try to listen carefully and understand their perspective. Don't take it personally, and instead use it as an opportunity for growth. Rejection, such as not getting a job or a promotion, can be disappointing, but it is essential to stay resilient. Keep trying, learn from your experiences, and remember that each setback can lead to new opportunities in the future. Rejection is a part of life. Don't let it discourage you. Let it fuel your determination to succeed.
Any word here which is new to you, you do not understand?
No, I think all okay.
All okay,
Hmm.
perfect. So let's talk about your feedback, Tanuja.
Mhm.
So let's start with the positive. So you already mentioned at the beginning of the session that you are quite okay with the language. You just need to polish it. So your fluency is fine. Your comfortable level is fine. You're able to understand and then answer the questions accordingly. All that is good. A few things that you need to work on is your grammar. Your grammar here and there gets you make silly mistakes, not very big mistakes, very silly mistakes here and there, which try to watch the section recordings again so that you can check where exactly I'm making mistakes, and you can revise the errors. Then sometimes sentence structure, you need to work on that. When you're talking, your sentences could have been better. As I gave you an example before also, this is only one person who's saying that to you. You should not be harmed by it using words like this. Like in the beginning you said we need many criticism, lot of criticism, used to say related to grammar also and sentences also. Both
Okay.
things go hand in hand. Vocabulary, next thing is vocabulary, using phrases, using better words for very very basic words like this. You, if you were trying to say this is very important in our life, this is very vital in our life, try to write all the words you did today as well,
Hmm.
right? Resilience. And there were words like so many words we practiced today in the session, so you can write, make a list of those words, and when you take the session, before the session revise it, after the session revise it, and try to open, have like have a list of the words in front of you so you can use them in the session. Once you use any word while you are talking, two
Hmm.
three times, if you will use it, you will never forget it. So try to have that habit of using the words. I don't want you to memorize them. I
Hmm.
want you to remember them and use it,
Okay,
or
I'll
have
do.
it open in front of you in the session. Now you tell me any doubts.
Yes. I just wanted to know, like, what can I do to enhance, like, my sentence structure? Because I feel that I know grammar thing, but I don't know why
The
I'm doing this
sentences.
kind of mistakes like this.
It's okay. When we are talking, we usually do these kind of mistakes, especially with the language. We do not use that often. So I am sure English is not a language which we are using very often. So once you start using this language more often, you will get a hand of it. Like okay, these are the grammatical things I'm doing, and वो अपने आप ठीक भी होने लग जाते हैं. So it's just a matter of usage. Coming to sentence structure, one thing that you can do is read a lot.
Reading. Okay.
रीडिंग जब आप करेंगे तो आपको समझ आएगा, अच्छा ये सेंटेंस ऐसे लिखा हुआ है, वाओ आई कैन ऑल्सो से इट लाइक दैट, और आई कैन ऑल्सो यूज इट लाइक दैट. सेकेंड थिंग दैट यू कैन डू इज राइटिंग. रीड एंड राइट, रीड एंड राइट. जो पढ़ रहे हो वो कैसे लिखा है उससे एक्साइट होके यू शुड ट्राई व्हेन यू राइटिंग. और राइटिंग ऑल्सो व्हेन यू राइट, राइट स्मॉलर पैसेजेस, स्टार्ट विद स्मॉलर पैसेज. ये नहीं कि इन द बिगनिंग यू राइट वन पेज. Start with 5 to 6 sentences, then make it to 10, then make it to 15, then make it to a page. And लिख रहे हो जब भी, try करो कि with whatever teacher you're taking your session with, try to read it in the session and ask the feedback of the teacher. Otherwise it is of no use. You wrote it down, you read it, and you kept it back. You need to know what could have been better in that. That is the use of you taking these sessions, to be able to have a proper feedback on everything you are doing. So when you write, get a feedback of your teacher on that. Not every time, once or twice in a week.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll do it.
Anything else?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. So how was your Diwali?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
You are
I'm
with
in
your
my home.
family right now, or
Yes, yes. I'm working
with the
from
family?
home, so I'm in my
Oh, okay.
hometown. Yeah.
Completely home,
Yes, yes.
remote. Oh,
It's a basically it is hybrid, but they are not calling back, so I'm in my
okay.
home.
You're at home. Fine. Right, Tanuja, it was so nice talking to you, and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you and have a
Thank
great
you.
day too.
You too. You too. Bye.
Bye.